Hey, and welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well today. I haven't done one of these videos in a while. I'm excited to share this with you because I've got a lot of really good sales for the month of January that I wanted to show you. And since I've been on multiple platforms now for several months, I've got a lot of data on different platforms. So I'm gonna do something that I haven't done before. I'm gonna give you my top 3 biggest sales in the month of January for each platform. Now, before I show you this information, I want you to take a guess between these 6 platforms: eBay, Facebook, Poshmark, Mercari, Grailed, and Depop. Which of those platforms do you think will have the highest amount of sales? Meaning, if I total up the 3 largest sales from each platform, which one will be the largest? It's a fun little game that you can play along as we go. So I'm gonna move fast in this video. I've got 18 items because I'm on 6 platforms and we're taking the top 3 for January for each platform. So 18 total items, biggest sales on each platform. In case you found this video and you don't know who I am, my name is Jason. I'm a full-time reseller. I've been full-time reselling for almost 4 years, and I'm using my videos to share what I know with you all, what I learned, whether good or bad, what success I'm having, and just general tips that I think will help you with your online business. So if you'd like more videos like this one, you know what to do. Click the subscribe button and you'll start to see more videos that I post regularly. Well, let's not waste any time on this video. Let's get right into it and show you exactly what is moving for me in January. So I'm going to start off with the platforms that brought in the least amount of money, meaning if I combine the 3 big sales from that platform, it was the least out of all the other platforms. Hopefully, again, that's not confusing. So for these first few items, I'm going to be showing you my sales from Depop. Depop is relatively new to me. I'm still trying to figure out what people are buying on there, but I can say this with confidence: vintage stuff sells. I'm not posting everything there. I'm usually only posting those items that are vintage, that have that older look. And this first item up was a vintage 90s Reebok Anorak windbreaker jacket. The Anorak is more of like that pullover that's got the pocket here in the front, as you can see. You can see the vintage tag. That's an older style 90s-ish tag right there on that Reebok. I started to question myself on this one because I had it listed for a while. Finally, someone came along on Depop, paid full price. So for $39 plus shipping, that is item number 1 on Depop in January. Next up, I'm going to show you 2 items because I had a buyer come along and make a bundle offer on 2 of the same items. I picked up 5 of these very heavy Quicksilver, like large corduroy pants, all from the 90s. Picked them up for about $4 to $5 a piece, and they have been selling really well. I've got 1 pair left. 2 of them went on Depop. Those are the ones I'm showing you right now. And I had a buyer make an offer for $80 for both of them with free shipping. And they were a very similar style. These were just amazing pants that when I saw them, I was just really excited. You can see like the thicker corduroy there. I don't usually find that thickness of corduroy, and there's a name for it. I forget what it's called. I want to say whale corduroy, but I could be wrong. You can see Quicksilver saltwater denim on these. Those were gray, and then I had another blue pair as well that the buyer scooped up. I posted a video of these on TikTok, and I had a few people say, like, you'll never get that amount. I just thought that was funny because there were some sold comps that I had shown for that exact amount. And lo and behold, they did go for pretty good money. So TikTok haters out there, I guess you don't know what you're talking about. And by the way, shameless plug here, if you're looking for more videos where I just post quicker like bursts of content, I am on TikTok. You can find that linked below in the description of this video. I've got actually all the sites that I'm on if you're looking for different content as well. All right, and number 3 on Depop. This was the largest sale in January on Depop for me. So actually I had those backwards, and that Reebok jacket was actually the highest sale on Depop I made in January. But still, this is a definite piece worth mentioning. This was my wife's item, this romper, Brett Alexander from the 80s, and it went for $35 plus shipping. She just has a really good eye for some of the styles that are in nowadays, especially those vintage pieces. You can see this really like colorful floral pattern, and there's the Brett Alexander tag. So first 3 items on Depop, there you go. Moving on to the next platform. The next platform up is Facebook. Facebook was the 5th of 6th and lowest in larger sales. And just so you know, Facebook hasn't done that well for me lately. I used to get a lot of sales. It was my number 2 platform by units sold a month, and it has dropped significantly. I don't know if you all are seeing that out there, but I've definitely noticed a change. Since 2022 rolled around, sales have just been down. But lo and behold, here's the first item. This was another transaction where I had a buyer make an offer on 2 similar items, same size but different color. and this was a saddlebred corduroy blazer. I had this in 3 different colors, so they offered $38 plus shipping. You've heard me talk about corduroy in the past if you've been watching me for any time, especially on these blazers. It just does well. I pick up quite a bit of brands. This was just a really excellent condition jacket. So $38 plus shipping, good sale there. Next item up is probably, if I had to answer the question, best brand to find for me. I love finding this brand. It's not so rare that you can't ever find it, but it is somewhat rare that when you do find it, most stuff will sell for really good money. Brand is Patagonia. I picked up this shirt for about $7 or $8 at a thrift store. I think it had even been dry cleaned. It just had that real crisp feel. And this shirt I listed high at $39 plus shipping. I accept offers on all my sites, on all platforms. But the buyer came along and paid full price on this really colorful outdoor Western style shirt. As far as selling goes, Facebook, because of their fees, is one of my favorite places to sell an item. 5% fees, if you don't know, it's really significant compared to these other platforms where they're 15 to 20% when you count all the processing and advertising fees and things like that. So whenever I get a full price sale on Facebook, it just adds so much more to the margin of that item. And the last item that I sold on Facebook for the most money on Facebook in January was this Patagonia sweater, or fleece, however you want to say it. I got $40 plus shipping on this women's fleece. And again, there's a reason why I love picking up Patagonia. Quick little tidbit of information for you out there. Patagonia has a lifetime guarantee. If you buy a jacket and for some reason gets a rip on it somewhere, you can send it in and they'll either fix it for you. If they can't fix it, they'll give you a merchandise credit that you can use to buy another item. It's really remarkable. There's not a lot of brands out there that do like that lifetime guarantees. All right, so that wraps up platform number 2. Next platform is Mercari, and it was a little higher than Facebook, but it didn't crack into the top 3 of those platforms that I sell on. And this item that I'm going to show you is an item that the brand was started by a college student here. He made a clothing brand for outdoor enthusiasts, and he's actually marketed it as a higher end clothing brand. So he's done well. Brand is Fayette Chill. So I had this women's sweatshirt at $37. Buyer made an offer on Mercari for $30 plus shipping, and it sold. You can't really see the tag right there because it's covered by this sold sign. It's got the logo of a man in a hammock, and underneath it says Fayette Chill. Moving up on Mercari, I've been trying to be more selective when I pick up dishes. I'm trying to get rid of all the dishes that I have and, again, be really selective on what I bring in as far as dishes go. You can make great money, but they do take a while to sell. And finally, I got $44 plus shipping on this Falstaff Sedona plate set. I think because there are different sizes in this, you've got like 3 or 4 plates and then like 3 or 4 saucers. It was kind of a hodgepodge. So $44, still pretty good, plus shipping. I made decent money on this, around $25 to $30 profit. And this is a piece that I no longer have to store here in my office. And the largest sales price that I got at Mercari in the month of January was actually an item from my closet. These Cole Haan wingtip Oxford dress shoes. They tied that Falstaff plate set at $44 plus shipping. I listed these and within a couple of days they sold. I honestly thought they would take a while to sell because Cole Haan and dress shoes in general have been taking longer lately. But because I listed these almost new, I hadn't worn them hardly at all, someone came in and got a really good pair of Cole Haan dress shoes for a decent price. You can see the wingtip pattern there on top of the shoe. And just excellent shoe here. All right, so that's the bottom half of my 6 platforms. Those are the 3 that didn't do as well as these next 3. Before I get moving on to the top 3, I do want to mention that this video is sponsored by Vendoo. If you're looking for a site where you can cross-post all of your listings onto multiple platforms in an effortless way, then check out Vendoo. I've got them linked below in the description of this video. You can get a free trial, play around with it, and see for yourself how easy it is. All right, here we go. Top 3. Next platform is Grailed. This is a platform that has been picking up for me in the month of February. These are my top 3 sales on Grailed in January. Real quick, before I show you these sales, Grailed is a site that sells menswear only, and it's higher end designer clothing. So they only take a higher end selection of brands. You're not really gonna find like some of the mainstream brands on here that are cheaper quality because they focus on men who are looking for designer clothes. So let's get to it. Starting up with number 1. Here it is again, guys. Patagonia sweater. This men's sweater was like a fleece, even had some pilling on it, but it was really soft. This was an older sweater. I got $39 plus shipping on Grailed. You can see the tag right there. That's an older tag. They definitely have moved on from that look. As far as the white tag hanging below, they don't really do that anymore. It's usually on the inside down below. Like if it's a shirt or sweatshirt, it'd be down below by the waist. So definitely an older style tag right there, and I still got $39 plus shipping. The next item up went for $59 plus shipping, this Ralph Lauren wool blazer. It was a larger size, 48 long. That would be roughly like an XL or a 2XL if it was to convert in like the typical sizing. There's a look at the inside of the tag. Of course, I always take a picture of the material contents, and especially wool does really well. If it's 100% wool, that's really good. Blazers do really well for me, and Ralph Lauren is a brand I will pick up all the time. My top sale on Grailed, I was shocked when these sold. I picked up these boots and they were scuffed and they had been worn. And with boots, that's typically okay, but I took some polish to it. I got them looking really good and kind of buffed out some of those scratches and scuffs and listed these. And within a day or two of listing, they sold for $89 plus shipping. I listed them high just because I knew there was demand on these. This is the third time I've listed a pair of Doc Marten boots and sold them within a week or two of listing them. So a great item to have right now that will go on sites like Grailed, but also Depop. Moving on to the next platform, Poshmark came in at number 2. Starting off with this vintage Pendleton virgin wool topster jacket. That's an older style tag. Of course, if you find 100% wool, you've got something that's worth a decent amount of money. Crazy thing is, this even had a couple of holes on the back, and I think it had a light stain on the sleeve. Yeah, a couple light stains on the sleeve. I've found that flaws don't really deter these vintage wool Pendletons. It brings it down a little bit, but people will still buy stuff like this for $62 plus shipping on an item that's flawed. Next up, I sold these Nike Air Max XC athletic shoes. I sold them for $65 plus shipping with the box. Honestly, I bought these brand new for just under $100. Got them, wore them for a little bit, didn't like them. They weren't comfortable to me, so I sold them, got $65 plus shipping back. Happy to put that money in my pocket. And then the last piece went for the largest amount on Poshmark in the month of January, was this vintage Refrigerawear quilted puffer jacket. You can see right here that I got $75 for this vintage puffer jacket that I paid $15 for. There's the look of the tag on the inside, Refrigerawear. If anyone knows Refrigerawear out there, let me know. I've never heard of it before, but definitely a brand I'll be looking for in the future. Coming in number 1, the platform that had the highest big 3 sales in January, eBay. I don't know if anyone was shocked out there about that. Starting off with number 1, a brand that I've never found before in the wild, is Steve Harvey suit. This was a 3-piece suit. Steve Harvey collection had the vest, the pants, the jacket. There's a really cool pinstripe look, and this was just crisp. I paid like $6 for all of this, and it sold for that full price right there, $80.10 plus shipping of $17. Great sale there, and this didn't take long to sell. Let me give you a tip based on these first 2 items on eBay and a couple items that you've already seen. Blazers and suits are a way to increase your average sales price. You can normally find them at Goodwills and thrift stores for $5-6, and you can flip them for, I'd say, a minimum of $35 all the way up to $100. And obviously, if you find some more rare suits, some more higher end, you can go up from there. Hickey Freeman, I don't really know this brand, but I came across 4 suits and I paid about $6 for each of these. This was the first of the 4 to sell. It was a wool cashmere suit, and I got $95 plus shipping on this. A couple looks at what this looks like. Hickey Freeman tag on the inside of the jacket there. Now the bummer on this is the person returned it. So although I had to refund the money, I'm confident that this will sell again. All right, moving along, my highest sale on eBay, and as a matter of fact, my highest sale across all 6 platforms was by the brand Polo Ralph Lauren. Check out this Polo Ralph Lauren colorful camo type polo shirt that I got. This one went for $99 plus shipping, as you can see on the screen here. Obviously, I'm very thrilled with this sale. The biggest sale of January that I had, $99 plus shipping. So there you have it, my biggest sales on all platforms in January. If you have any questions on anything you've seen, please leave a comment and I'll do my best to answer as quickly as I can. I definitely want this channel to be geared towards helping people like you who may have questions if there's any way that I can help. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great week reselling, guys. We'll catch you on the next video. Bye.